W7 live from Seymour High School in Seymour, Wisconsin. Good afternoon, everyone. Gary Whipperman live, bringing you more softball. Just when you think you've had enough, there's more to go. We have miles to go before we sleep. We are live from Seymour High School for a big-time Bay Conference showdown as the undefeated Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes come to town to take on the Seymour Thunder. And this one has a little bit of everything. A perfect 14-0 Fvl, a 12-2 Seymour team that has already proven it can play with anybody. Two of the best pitchers in the area, a conference, well, let's just say two of the best pitchers in the state. How about we go with that? A conference championship feel to it, and a rematch of one of the best games maybe that we've seen all season long. Fox Valley Lutheran won the first meeting 2-0 back on April 14th. That was not a comfortable win. That was a pitcher's duel. Madison Babcock and Kendra Rettler went toe-to-toe, and tonight we get round two. Ding, ding. So settle in. This is exactly the kind of game we love on W7 and Fix TV. When we come back, a look at both teams in tonight's matchup. You're watching the Fix TV pregame show live on W7. I told my producer I'm used to you producing my pregame. He's still setting up cameras here at Seymour. Hey, big thanks, Ryan Spalding, athletic director, and our buddy Chris Rettler having us out here to support Seymour softball. And we're thrilled to be here and support these ladies and hopefully see a really good game and give you a good broadcast today. The first pitch scheduled for 4:30. This is a Bay Conference matchup from Seymour High School. The Foxes come in tonight undefeated at 14-0 overall and 11-0 in conference play. Seymour comes in 12-2 overall and 8-1 in the Bay Conference. FVL has scored 168 runs and has allowed just 7 all season. Let me say that again because I'm not sure you guys all heard what I just said. FVL has scored 168 runs this season and they have allowed 7 all season. Seymour has scored 97 runs, and they've only allowed 20. So, yes, we've got offense, and yes, we've got pitching, and yes, we've got two teams that know exactly how big this one is. Let's start with Fox Valley Lutheran. The Foxes have been one of the most dominant teams in Wisconsin now for the last 2 seasons. 14 games, 14 wins, and only 7 runs allowed. That's a ridiculous number. This team can win games 2-0. They can win games 17-2. They can win 22-2. They've beaten Appleton North, Seymour, Menasha twice, Winneconne twice, New London twice, and they've done it with a combination of power, pitching speed, and defense. They are not just undefeated because of one player. Madison Babcock gets a lot of the attention, and deservedly so. But this lineup has production up and down the card. Claire Frang sets the tone. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I had to pick what is my model of a leadoff player in a softball game, Claire Frang checks every box. Natalie Braun brings energy and extra base power and senior leadership. Olivia Fisher has been driving in runs. She had 5 RBI the other night. Bree Dahlke can hurt you both in the field at shortstop as well as on the circle. Paige Levitt has had big contact games. Lexi Hansen, Kidley Peterson, Tenley Wolfrath, they've all had moments. That's what makes FVL so dangerous. There's no easy inning. The storyline for Seymour, hey, you get another shot, another bite at the apple. This team is 12-2. They're ranked in the state. And they've been excellent all season long. And I'll tell you, the storyline could be or might be, hey, is FVL sleeping on the Seymour team? I'm going to say that they absolutely are not. Everybody, not just FVL, everywhere I go, I get asked about Seymour. Well, how good is Seymour really? Are they really Are they really as good as what they look like on paper? Are they really good? Yeah, they're very good. Their only 2 losses have come by a combined 3 runs. One of them was to this team, Fox Valley Lutheran. The other one was a 3-2 loss to Southern Door. Since that first meeting with FVL, Seymour has been stacking wins. They beat Appleton North 6-0, and we saw Appleton North this week. Remember, you guys? We saw them dismantle Nina on I want to say Tuesday. The days are kind of blending. I think it was Tuesday. On Tuesday. So we know how good Appleton North is. We know how good their offense is. Rettler shut them out. That's pretty darn good. They beat Xavier 13-1. They beat Notre Dame Academy 10-1. Again, you know how good we've talked about this lineup for Notre Dame. Kaya Waldrop, Olivia Waldrop, Maisie Hens, Madison Saminsky, Emma Syak. They beat them 10-1. They beat New London 6-2. They beat Shawano 5-1. They beat Kewanee 11-4, and they just beat Menasha 15-0. This team's, they're not here today to come and hang around and hopefully something might go right in their way. They're coming in believing they can win this game, and when you have Kendra Rettler in the circle and Addie Smith swinging the bat the way she has this season, you absolutely have a chance against anybody, including this team on the field, FVL. First meeting recap, let's rewind to April 14th. FVL beat Seymour 2-0. Madison Babcock threw a shutout. Kendra Rettler was outstanding for Seymour. She went 6 innings, allowed just 2 runs, only one of them earned, struck out 7, and did not walk a batter. That's about as strong as you can pitch against a lineup like FVL. Seymour managed 2 hits in that game. Addie Smith had 1, Lila Schuler had the other, and that was the difference. FVL found just enough offense. Seymour had very little margin for error, and this is what we talk about when we talk about elite softball. The games are not won in the middle of the page. They're all won in the margins. They're all won behind that blue line on the white piece of paper, the white ruled notebook. It's ruled between there and the crease. That's where it's won, between that blue piece of that blue line and the crease. That's where games are won. So today the question is simple. Can Seymour get one more big swing? Can they cash in when they get runners on? Because against Madison Babcock and this Fox's defense, you may only get 1 or 2 real chances. When we come back, we'll have tonight's starting lineups. You're watching the Fix TV pregame show live on W7. Here are tonight's starting lineups presented by Athletes on Call, America's #1 pickup portal for players, team managers, coaches, clubs. Download the app, Athletes on Call, if you need extra innings or as a player you need extra innings. First for Fox Valley Lutheran, leading off, number 00, Claire Frang at second base. Batting second, Natalie Brom in right field. In the third spot, Maddie Babcock is tonight's pitcher. Batting fourth at third base is Olivia Fisher. Hitting fifth, Brianna Dalkey. Dalkey is the designated player tonight. Batting sixth, Tenley Wolfrath in left field. Batting seventh is Paige Levitt. Paige is your shortstop tonight for FVL. Batting eighth is Lexi Hansen at first base, and batting ninth is Kinley Peterson in center field. The flex tonight is Nora Probst. For FVL, Frang, Brom, Babcock, Fisher, Dahlke, Wolfrath, Levitt, Hansen, Peterson, with Probst as your flex. And now for the Seymour Thunder. Leading off is the pitcher Kendra Rettler. Batting second at second base is Monique Martinez. In the third spot at third base is Addie Smith. Hitting cleanup tonight at first base is Kaylee Rettler. Hitting fifth is tonight's catcher Alexis Korn. Batting sixth in right field, Araya Cron. Hitting seventh in center field is Lila Schuler. Batting eighth in left field is Ariana Brady. And batting ninth is tonight's shortstop, Jada Lubin. For Seymour, Rettler, Martinez, Smith, Rettler, Korn, Cron, Schuler, Brady, and Lubin. The Seymour lineup got a lot of pop to it. Kendra Rettler can beat you in the circle and the plate, and Addie Smith, been one of the most dangerous hitters in the state. It's going to be a fun one. When we come back, it'll be the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. We got your back fan vote. You're watching the Fix TV pregame show on W7.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
It gets to the point where you have to start giving up sports, then you know it's time. I would highly recommend Orthopedic Associates. I had a full knee replacement. By 3 months, I was water skiing again, playing hockey. I have no pain. I just feel like I have a whole new life again.
You're watching the Fix TV pregame show. Now let's take a look at tonight's players to watch. First, for Fox Valley Lutheran. Well, let's start with Maddie Babcock. I don't know what more can be said than what's already been said. She's thrown a no-hitter. She's thrown a perfect game. She struck out 19 in a game. She has shut out Appleton North. She's allowed 3 earned runs all season long, and she's done tons of damage at the plate. Home runs, doubles, triples, and big RBI swings. When FVL needs control, she gives them that. When they need power, she gives them that. That's a special player. Also, Claire Frang, we talked about it. Claire is the kind of leadoff hitter who can change the whole feel of a game. She puts the ball in play, she gets on base, she pressures the defense, and she is a major part of why this FVL lineup can score in bunches. Then there's Natalie Brom, the senior. Brom has had huge RBI games this season, including a 7 RBI performance against Shawano. She can drive the ball, run the bases, and bring energy to the top of the order. And don't forget Olivia Fisher and Brianna Dahlke. That 4-5 section of the lineup is where FVL can turn a 1-run inning into a crooked number. What about for Seymour? Players to watch for Seymour tonight, the Thunder. It starts with Kendra Rettler. She is the ace. She's the leadoff hitter, and she is the heartbeat of this Thunder team. In the circle, she's been outstanding all season with an ERA under 1 and more than 130 strikeouts. At the plate, she's hitting close to 500 with power. That is the definition of a two-way star. Then there's Addie Smith. Addie Smith has been putting up monster numbers, a batting average over 550, more than 20 RBI, 6 home runs. When she steps in, everybody in the ballpark should be paying attention. She can change the game with one swing. Aria Cron is another big one. She gives Seymour quality at bats and has been one of their reliable bats throughout the order. There's a look at your players to watch. When we come back, it is time for the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. We got your back fan vote. You're watching the Fix TV pregame show on W7.
Injuries can happen at any time, and when they do, head to Ortho ASAP, a faster, less expensive option than urgent care. No appointments are needed, so you can be seen immediately by our specialists. Part of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Welcome to Marquette. We're going to have first day in Welcome to Marquette.
When you arrive ready for something good, you'll leave connected to something greater. Marquette University.
Now it's time for the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. We got your back fan vote. Every night we put it on our Instagram story and we ask one question. That question is, who do you got? Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's not. Tonight, not close. 76% of you say tonight's winner will be the Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran. When you're injured, you want quick specialized care, not a long ER wait. At Ortho ASAP, our orthopedic care specialists treat fractures, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and more right away. With on-site x-rays and expert care, we get you back on track faster. Open 7 days a week with locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee. It's more affordable than the ER. Walk in, get treated, and get back to life. Ortho ASAP, there is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. When we come back on the field, lineups, anthem, you've been watching the Fix TV pregame show on W7. Fvl Seymour coming up next.
Pain's a very lonely place. I came to Orthopedic Associates because I had a ruptured disc in my neck. I needed to get it fixed as soon as I could. Life immediately following the procedure was better. I have 3 young boys. I coach their sports. I play their sports with them. So just the joy in life came back. The pain was gone. The entire standard of life became better.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
Anthem done. They don't do starting lineups, so just the anthem and roll the ball out and let's play. Kendra Rettler getting in the last of her warm-up throws. Today's game brought to you by Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is proud to partner with W7, supporting local athletes in the communities we serve. With fresh produce, quality meats, and unbeatable deals, we are your hometown grocery store. Shop smart, shop local, shop the pig. Visit shopthepig.com to learn more. Here we go, Claire Frang to lead it off for the Foxes. First pitch taken for a strike. You know, I wasn't at FVL for that first game, but I did watch it online, and there was a lot of enthusiasm on both sides, which made it a lot more fun. I think we're going to see a lot of that here today as well. 0-1 on Frang, and there she bunts. Rettler's got it. Fire to first in time. And one down in the FVL first. That'll bring up senior Natalie Braum. First pitch strike. Rettler firing bullets to start things out. Rettler, 88 innings, 54 hits, 17 runs, only 11 of them earned. Swing and a miss. 8 walks and 134 strikeouts and an ERA of 0.88. That's elite, baby. That's elite pitching. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up in the infield. Martinez makes the catch, and that is the first out. Second out of the first. Defensively for Seymour, outfield left to right, Brady, Schuler, Cron. Infield, Smith, Lubin, Martinez, Rettler. And your battery today, Rettler and Korn. 2 outs and nobody on, and here's Madison Babcock. This one popped foul and on a play. I don't think I'm out of line by saying that certainly Madison, one of the finalists this year for the Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Wisconsin. There's a few. I think Bitsy Palika's in that conversation. I think Josie Brudos is in that conversation from West Salem. Bitsy from Hamilton. No balls, 1 strike. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1, 2 outs, and nobody on in the top of the first. Rettler ready, and here's the 1-1. This one is hit to left field and deep and off the fence. Babcock strolls into second with a 2-out double. That's a Recruited Films double for Maddie Babcock. Let me let you in on something. Coaches aren't scrolling stats, they're watching film. If they haven't seen you, you're already behind. Visit Recruited Films at recruitedfilms.com. So first hit of the game is a 2-out double from Madison Babcock. And now Olivia Fisher, we talked about it in the pregame. Liv been hitting the ball well, got a hot bat, a lot of RBI in the last few games, and got a chance to pick up another one right here. She had 5 on Tuesday. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Fisher. This one's low. One ball, 2 strikes. Babcock, I wouldn't say she's fast. I mean, she can get around the bases. I wouldn't call her speedy necessarily. This one pop foul, giving chase and making the catch in foul territory is Rettler to retire the side. That's a great catch, a great play. For the Thunder. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Half an inning in. FVL nothing. Seymour coming up. You're watching W7. There she goes. Final score: Ashwaubenon 1, Neenah nothing. We'll be back for the noon game. Jaguars versus Fox Valley Lutheran. Until then, for our dancing queen, Addie Phipps, and Barrett Herr, and the victorious Jaguars, I'm Gary Whitmerman. Thanks for watching. Last thing, biggest thing of the day, we are W7, and we are for the girls. See you soon. Real nice grab by Rettler for the 3rd out. That was Kaylee Rettler. And now Seymour will come to bat. Rettler, Martinez, and Smith. It'll be Kendra Rettler. No distractions, no recruiting, just your team in the gym, building chemistry and getting better. That's Ultimate Team Camps. Visit ultimateteamcamps.com. Today's game also brought to you by the Sovereign State Tap House in Winneconne. Your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and game day vibes. Stop in and experience it for yourself at Sovereign State Tap House. Visit them on Facebook at Sovereign State Tap House. Now Rettler to lead off. She's hitting .490, 24 hits and 49 at bats, 8 runs scored, 11 RBI, 3 homers this year as well. Babcock ready, and here's the first pitch. Missed 1-0. This one lifted to center field and deep and gone. How about that? Wow. Kendra Rettler with a solo shot. And that is the first home run surrendered by Madison Babcock this season. And it comes off the bat of ace pitcher Kendra Rettler, and it's 1-0 Seymour in the bottom of the first. Those Seymour kids are fired up in that dugout. I'm telling you, you can hear them from here. They are jacked up today. So Rettler makes it 1-0. And now Monique Martinez. Martinez hitting .208. 10 hits and 48 at bats. She scored 13 runs and driven in 12. No balls, 1 strike. Babcock ready. Rettler just crushed that ball. It was several feet beyond the center field fence. She really hammered it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. I think Kinley Peterson might have been a little surprised that she ran out of real estate there at the end. So 1-2 on Martinez. See how Babcock reacts to this. A little adversity change outside, miss, 2-2, but there's not a lot this kid hasn't seen, I'll tell you that. Defensively, we'll give you the defensive alignment for Fox Valley Lutheran in just a moment. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, bottom of the first, 1-0 Seymour. This one's popped up down the foul side of third and no play. Defensively for FVL, outfield left to right, Wolfrath, Peterson, and Brom. Infield left to right, Fisher, Levitt, Frang, and Hansen. And your battery tonight, Madison Babcock and Nora Probst. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out on Martinez. Babcock ready, deep breath, and here's the 2-2, and that one's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Monique Martinez. Nice piece of hitting from Martinez, just sent it right back where it came from, and a quick meeting in the circle with Coach Babcock, maybe just to settle everybody down a little bit. First 2 batters, a home run and a single. And again, you're talking about a team that's allowed 7 runs this season. And so if there is one chink in the armor, it might be, hey, how do we handle adversity? How do we deal with it? Honestly, they haven't had a lot. They haven't trailed much at all this year. I think I see Dave Beasley here. W7 photographer extraordinaire. In fact, I do see Dave Beasley here. How about that? If you're not following us on social media, you really should, because Dave will post a tremendous amount of photos over the next 3 days from this game. Here's Smith, Addie Smith. That one missed, 1-0. It's the 9th pitch of this inning. Generally, 9 to 13 pitches are what you see from Babcock an inning. There's still nobody out here in the top of the first. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chop to the pitcher. Babcock fires to first, and Hansen's got it. Martinez moves on to second. So runner at second with 1 out. Game time temperature 49 degrees. I think it's dropped about 5 or 6 degrees since then. Here's Kaylee Rettler. Pitch in there, strike. Rettler hitting .292, 14 hits and 48 at bats. She's scored 4 runs, 8 RBI, a couple of doubles in there as well. Oh and 1 from Babcock. This low. Probst hung it out there to see if there was any takers. There were not. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's Maddie Babcock, just one of the most intense people, not just softball players, one of the most intense people I've ever met. Just intense, driven, and focused. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And she's the kind of athlete, I'm not comparing her to this athlete, I'm just comparing the personality type a little bit, because there is a comparison to draw. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Change gets away, and it's 2-2, and now Martinez moves down to third. I'll tell you what, if Seymour can get this second run in, that's huge. We've talked about it in the pregame. It may only require 1 or 2 runs to win this one because both pitchers are so elite. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Babcock gives it a spin. Swing and a miss, and that is the second out. What I was going to say was, Babcock, the personality-wise, the intensity is a lot like what Michael Jordan was when he played for the Bulls. I mean, he took everything personally. Like, if somebody scored a basket on him, he took that personally. And Madison's the same way. You don't think for a minute that she doesn't remember every hit offer, including this one from Kendra Rettler. You say, well, pitcher's got to forget. This one's hit up the middle. That's a base hit. And a run is going to score, and it's 2-0 Seymour. RBI single from Korn. That was Alexis Korn, and it's 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And this Seymour energy is infectious. I'll tell you, these kids are jacked up. It's great to see it. Here's Araya Cron. 2 outs and 1 on. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the first. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1. That one missed, 1-1. It's Nora Probst on the catching duties today for Fox Valley Lutheran. 2-0 Seymour in the bottom of the first. That was the score of the first meeting. Fox Valley Lutheran won 2-0. Swing and a miss. Hey, big thanks, Chad Probst, keeping the scoring tonight for us. We'll use Chad's scoring as part of our broadcast tonight. Appreciate Chad. 1-2. Babcock ready. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. And probably one of the longest innings that FVL's had to endure this year. 2 runs for Seymour in the first. We'll see how the Foxes answer. 1 inning in, Seymour 2, FVL nothing. You're watching W7 live on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
Thousands of athletes are competing for the same spots. The ones who get noticed, they give coaches something to watch. Recruited Films produces cinematic athlete recruitment videos, shot professionally, built around your athlete's strengths, and designed to do one thing: get them noticed. Your athlete's story is ready to be told.
Top of the second, Bree Dahlke to lead it off for the Foxes in the second. My buddy Doug Ritchie from Fox 11 is here today, getting some film and sure some post-game sound bites and whatnot. Doug, run into Doug all the time when I'm up in the area. He's become a trusted friend, I'll tell you. I really appreciate Doug and what he does for girls sports in our area. We're kind of just talking about this first inning, ball 1, and Dahlke fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I think we both agree it's going to be interesting to see, how the Foxes bounce back from this first inning. I mean, keep in mind, they've allowed 7 runs this year. And that one's high. It's a tight zone on both sides. The pitchers are going to have to be sharp today. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's calling the same on both directions, so that's all you ever ask for. Very consistent on this zone here in this first couple innings. But they've allowed 7 runs all year, FVL. Only 3 of those runs are earned. And they allowed 2 earned runs in the first inning of this game. So when I say adversity, I mean, you know, for most teams, hey, 2-0 deficit, hey, not a big deal, right? This is, you know, it'll be interesting to see how the Foxes respond. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 14-0 on the year. Swing and a miss, and Dalkey retired on strikes, and there's 1 out in the Foxes' second. Fuel your day at the Daily Dose Juice Bar. Smoothies, cold-pressed juices, smoothie bowls, and the best toast around. Made with real wholesome ingredients. Visit dailydosejuicebar.com. Here's Tenley Wolfrath. Tenley, one of these super freshmen that are on the squad this year, her and Kinley Peterson. I've talked to the upperclassmen, and they really like the energy these kids have brought into the program, into the squad, into the team, and they've really embraced them, which, of course, makes all the difference in the world. This one's hit right to short, and Lubin's got it, and there are 2 outs. That'll bring up Paige Levitt. First pitch in there, strike. These are games you just live to play in. I mean, regardless of who wins, I mean, you just love playing in games like these. This one's hit down the line at third, is going to go foul. These are the games you look back on and say, yeah, remember that Seymour game? Remember that FVL game? That was fun. That's when softball's really fun, is when you win it like on the margins. We talked about that in the pregame. On the margins is when it's a really, really fun game. No balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs, 1 and 2. Kendra Rettler. I was talking to Coach Chris Rettler before the game, and he said, I understand there's a lot of Rettlers down in Kewaskum. I'm like, yeah, there's a few. There's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. We'll talk more about that in the next inning. And down go the Foxes. 1-2-3 in the second. Energy high in Seymour. The Thunder lead at 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. You're watching W7 on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Miss Scott Softball. I'm Callie Krieger. I'm Abby Garso. And W7 is for the girls.
We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got it.
Today's game is presented by Athletes on Call, America's #1 pickup portal for athletes, coaches, and team managers. Need players or extra innings? Visit athletesoncall.com or download the Athletes on Call app on Apple or Android today. Seymour to bat here in the second. 7, 8, 9 hitters, Schuler, Brady, and Lubin. So yeah, Coach Rettler was saying, I hear there's a lot of Rettlers down in Kewaskum, and there is, of course. Rettler Insurance Group is one of our sponsors. Our friends down at Kewaskum. He's like, I got to get down there. We got to play them. I'm like, yeah, that'd be a fun game. You know, Kendra Rettler's just a sophomore. It'd be fun to. We've been kicking around an idea of a W7 softball invitational next year at Kewaskum. Be fun to get Seymour included in that. I think they'd be great. 1 ball, no strikes. Nothing official yet. We're just Coach Sabish and I are just kicking it around. Here's the 1-0. That one's upstairs. Julie, always good to hear from you, my dear. I hope you're doing well. Dave Hahn, my buddy, watching from Memorial Park in Shawano. He's the prince of Shawano, man. That dude loves Shawano sports. He's so great. 2 balls, no strikes. This one's fouled off. We'll see Shawano, the Hawks, next week. Cadence Myers and the Shawano Hawks as they come and visit Fox Valley Lutheran on May 14th. A week from today. Try to avenge that 22-2 loss at Shawano from a couple weeks ago. This one's foul tipped. Schuler battling here at 2-2. Dave was sending me text alerts the whole game on what was going on. He was there for the game, obviously. Does a lot of PA work, and he has a very unmistakable voice and cadence. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Change got her. Nice soft change from Babcock, and 1 out here in the Seymour second. Here's Ariana Brady. Ari hitting .242, 8 hits in 33 at bats, 5 runs scored, 5 RBI, a double in there as well. First pitch misses, 1-0. Here's Ari Brady.
7-2-2, blue.
One upstairs, 2-0.
Three white.
Babcock ready, and here's the 2-0. This one fouled off, just got a piece of it. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Zero, three, Pete.
Here's Maddie with the 2-1. That one's chopped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big slate of softball today all over the state. We'll get you scores throughout the afternoon today. Again, big thanks, Ryan Spalding, athletic director, and Chris Rettler for having us. It was kind of a last-minute thing, honestly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed high, 3-2. I had on my schedule, the game was at Fox Valley Lutheran, so I'd reached out to Darren and our friends at Fvl, and Coach Frank told me, oh no, we moved it to Seymour because our first matchup, they moved it from Seymour down to Fvl because of the turf field and the weather. So I kind of had to scramble, and that's called strike 3, and Ari Brady disagrees with the call, but nonetheless, she's the second out of the second. And so I got in touch with Mr. Spalding and also Coach Rettler, and they were both very gracious and accommodating and said, come on up.
0-1-3, red.
2 outs and nobody on, so we appreciate that. Great to be here.
Good.
If you look, these dugouts are the most spacious dugouts I've ever seen. They are enormous dugouts. No balls, 1 strike.
1-5, black.
On Lubin. Foul back, Jada Lubin. Hitting .286. 10 hits in 35 at bats, 8 runs scored, and 4 RBI.
4-3-1.
Babcock ahead, 0-2. 2 outs in the second. Ooh. Boy, Probst hangs on to that a little bit extra, doesn't she? 1 and 2. There's Nora.
4-2-4. Gray.
And now 2 and 2.
How much did that one miss by? Inside one. Here we go. Let's rock. Come on. 3, 2, pink, pink.
Babcock steps on, and here comes the 2-2. That one missed, and now it's a full count on Jada Lubin. Fought back from 0 and 2, now 3 and 2. See who wins this battle.
9-1-1. Red, red.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2-3 in the second for the Thunder. We've played 2. Your score remains Seymour 2, Fox Valley Lutheran 0. You're watching W7 on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
If you don't know W7. I didn't write the first time, so mess it up. If you don't know W7, you don't know Kakona softball. I'm Paige Miller. I'm Callie Meredith, and W7 is for the girls.
Well, speaking of Saturday will be at Fond du Lac for the Fond du Lac Triangular. Fond du Lac, Hartford, and Notre Dame. 10 o'clock game will be Notre Dame and Fondy. The noon game will be Notre Dame and Hartford, and the 2 o'clock game will be Fondy and Hartford. All games live and free on W7 on Fix TV and Facebook and YouTube. Check them out, starting at 9:35 on Saturday morning. We'll bring the donuts. Top of the third, Lexi Hansen to lead it off for the Foxes. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Seymour, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors for FVL. No balls, 1 strike. This one is popped into left field, and that's a base hit. That goes off the glove of Brady, and Hansen will stroll into second. We'll see how they score it. Let's see what Chad does here, if it's a double or an error on the left fielder, Brady. Either way, Hansen's at second, and it is a double. And that's a recruited films double for Lexi Hansen. While you're waiting to be discovered, someone else just got watched. Stay ahead. Work with Recruited Films. Visit recruitedfilms.com. We're going to get a pinch runner for Hansen. It'll be Emma Frang. Emma, one of 3 seniors on this team. Emma Frang, Natalie Brom, and Ava Martin are your 3 seniors. And here's Kinley Peterson. Kinley bunts the first one foul. Kinley, of course, a tremendous basketball player. If you don't know the story, one of our first games of the season was Fox Valley Lutheran playing in a tournament over at Beaver Dam, and we were just so impressed with Kinley, we named her the player of the game, and didn't realize it at the time, but that was her first ever varsity game. Pretty good way to start your career. Bunts and foul. She's going to be a fun one to watch the next 3 years, I'll tell you. Long, athletic, and really, really fast. Pretty good jump shot, too. Pretty good 3-point shot. No balls, 2 strikes. right down Broadway. And that's the first strikeout of the inning, or the first out of the inning. And that's Rettler's third strikeout. Now we flip to top of the order, Claire Frang. Claire 0 for 1. First pitch strike. You can see Emma Frang in the background there. Emma standing on second base. 1 out in the third. You know, we talked about in the pregame show that it would be important for Seymour to take advantage of opportunities when they come along, because you may only get 1 or 2 from Madison Babcock. I think we got the storyline right, but we may have put it on the wrong place. We may have said it's important for FVL to score. You may only get 1 or 2 chances on Rettler. Now it's 1 and 2. Frang looks in, and here comes the 1-2 from Rettler. This one hit hard in the left field. That's a base hit. Frang will hold at third, and a single for Claire Frang. So Emma Frang at third and Claire Frang at first with 1 out. And here's Natalie Braum. Nat having just a great senior season. Just a real clutch hitter, and boy, do they need her here. First pitch, swing and a miss, and Frang will take off for second. The throw was to the pitcher, but Emma not going anywhere. So you got Emma Frang at third and Claire Frang at second, and Natalie Braum at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Kendra Rettler digs in, and here's the 0-1. That one misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. You can see Emma Frang down the third baseline. Claire the tying run at second. 1-1 pitch. Chop to third, gonna come home with it, and safe. Well, it was a gamble that Smith was willing to take, and I think it was the right call. The throw was just a bit high. If that throw is a little bit lower, Korn had not have to go up so far to get it and apply the tag. But as it was, Emma Frang able to slide in underneath that tag, and she scores. First run of the game for FVL, and it's 2-1. Claire Frang moves over to third on the play. And of course, Braum on first. So first and third with 1 out, and we got coach looking at one of the players here for Seymour. I think it's Ariana Brady. Well, in any event, play will continue, and here's Madison Babcock. First and third with 1 out and 1 in here in the third. Runner going for second. They cut it off. Frang stayed where she was, so Braum takes second. Now second and third, 1 out.
We don't have that. Thank you. Here we go.
Umpire correcting a fan here early.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
That was a strike. On a strike on that. Okay. Scoreboard, strike.
First pitch was called a strike. The scoreboard says ball, but it was a strike, so it's 0-1 on Maddie Babcock. This one popped up on the infield. Coming in as Martinez, and she'll make the catch, and everybody's got to stay where they are. And Babcock pops out to Monique Martinez, and now there's 2 outs with 2 on. And it's on Olivia Fisher. Second and third, 2 outs. Boy, if you're Rattler, you got to be pretty happy if you get out of this inning with just 1 run with second and third and 1 out. Strike 1. Fisher 0 for 1. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boy, big turn of the game right here in this third inning. If Rattler can get out of this jam, no more damage. That's pretty big. That one's fouled off. Piggly Wiggly is your neighborhood grocery store with fresh produce, quality meats, and everyday essentials at prices you'll love. We're proud to serve Wisconsin communities, staying local since forever. With friendly service and hometown values. Shop smart, shop local, shop the pig. Visit shopthepig.com for deals and locations. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that one's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Fisher steps in and Rattler steps on, and here is the 1-2. Just low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped behind second and into right field. Cron's got it, and that will retire the side. Now the Foxes get 1 back, but they leave 2. We've played 2.5. Your new score, 2-1 Seymour. You're watching W7 on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. If you don't know W7, okay, if you don't know, okay? 1, 2, 3. If you don't know W7, you don't know Oak Creek softball.
I'm Sierra Kilborn.
I'm Riley Gonzalonic.
And I'm Madison Knoll.
And W7 is for the girls.
Bottom of the third. Two-1 in favor of Seymour. Seymour 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Fvl 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Kendra Rattler, the leadoff batter for Seymour, hit a home run in the bottom of the first. The Thunder add a second run. FVL answered in the top of the third. We're now in the bottom of the third, 2-1. First pitch gets away from Frang. 1 ball.
Two. Hey, 1, 2, 3 here. Go, kid.
Babcock looks in. And that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the order here in the third for Seymour. Rettler, Martinez, and Smith. Rettler homered her first time up. Here's the 1-1. Lays off that one. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Red.
3-1 on Kendra Rettler.
Two, 1, 3, white.
Change is hit foul on the left field line. An insurance run in softball gives you comfort and confidence that you're covered for another win. A true partner in the insurance industry can do the same. For all your home, life, auto, and business insurance needs, contact Rettler Insurance Group. Rettler Insurance, expect the best.
5, 3, flag.
Payoff pitch up the middle, and that's the second base hit of the day for Kendra Rettler. So leadoff single for Rettler. And here is Monique Martinez. Martinez singled her first time up.
Two, 1, blue.
Sun peeks out for a little bit. Bunted, popped up. Babcock's got it, and Rettler didn't stray far from first. And that's the first out of the third. So 1 on and 1 out. Here's Addie Smith. Smith 0 for 1 today. First pitch high, ball 1.
Seven, two, white.
2-0. Babcock ready, and here's the 2-0 to Addie Smith, and that one missed, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Babcock today, 48 pitches and 27 strikes. Faced 11 so far. Allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. And there's a strike, 3-1. Smith taking all the way on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike.
4, 3, 2, blue.
Foul back. Good battle here between Babcock and Smith. 1 out and 1 on in the third. Payoff pitch from Babcock.
Good pitch.
Change just tipped. See Smith almost on the very edge of that batter's box with her left foot. Now she steps out. Well, here comes the 3-2 yet again, and this time it's ball 4, and it's now first and second with one out.
Hey, one we got, 3-2 or 1, 3-2 or 1. Go challenge him, go challenge him. Come on, Keely, have fun. F1, 2, 3, red 1, 2,
Now I think what to watch here is let's see what FVL and Coach Babcock and Coach Frank do with Madison and the pitch call here. Are we going to see maybe fastball, fastball, fastball? Oh, there's one right there. That one's popped up. And making the play is Nora Probst, right up against the fence. Nice catch by Nora, and there's 2 outs. But 52 pitches, 30 strikes. How much will they continue to go to the changeup is going to be the question, versus more lean on her incredible fastball.
9-2-2, blue, blue, blue. Good, good.
First pitch upstairs. This is Alexis Korn. Korn singled her first time up. No balls, 1 strike. One and one.
1, 2, 4, white, white. Good.
Big swing and a miss on the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a pretty good fastball for a bailout pitch. 1 and 2 on Alexis Korn. Change popped up. Dahlke calling for it. Breeze underneath it and makes the play. And that ends the inning. Nothing across for Seymour in the third. We've played 3. Your score remains Seymour 2, FVL 1. Watching W7 on Fixed TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Kewaskum softball. I'm Lauren, Silent Disco, Rettler, and W7 is for the girls.
Now, top of the 4th, sailing along here. Piggly Wiggly is your neighborhood grocery store with fresh produce, quality meats, and everyday essentials at prices you'll love. We're proud to serve Wisconsin communities, staying local since forever with friendly service and hometown value. Shop smart, shop local. Shop the Pig. Visit shopthepig.com for weekly deals and locations. Bree Dahlke to lead it off for the Foxes in the 4th. It'll be Dahlke, Wolfrath, and Levitt. 5, 6, 7 hitters. Combined 0 for 3 today. Seymour leads at 2-1. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 1st. FVL answered with 1 of their own in the 3rd, and that's been your scoring so far. Rettler ready. First pitch to Bree Dahlke is popped foul.
All right, Bree, let's go, kid.
There we go. Probably won't actually see the game, right? Although, you know what? I'll tell you a lot. I hear from a lot of people. I watch just for the dugout cams because I like to see the kids in the dugout. Seriously, I hear that a lot. No balls, 1 strike. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, she played pitcher a couple weeks ago. She pitched a couple innings, and there was a chopper that came back to her Dalkey, and she leaped up and caught it. And I said, you know, what a luxury to have a 5'10" pitcher that could, you know, make a play like that. And I was informed she's actually 5'11". 2 balls, 1 strike on Dalkey. Leadoff hitter in the FVL 4th. Lets that one go by, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Reminder, tomorrow we'll be at Alman Bancroft as the Eagles of Alman Bancroft welcome in the Green Devils of Adams Friendship. 4:05 on air, 4:30 start. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-2 on Dalkey. FVL kids don't get too jacked about the dugout camera. I think it's more like they tolerate it more than anything else. This one's popped foul. It's a really good group. I would say they're very businesslike. They're very, you know, about the game. I don't know. I'm sure when they go to Culver's and everything else, they're a lot more relaxed. But they're very buttoned down as this FVL team. This one's popped into right field, and making the play is Cron, and that is the first out. Again, I'm sure away from softball, that's a whole different story. But just the vibe is it's very focused on the task at hand. Which I'm not saying is good or bad. That's just who they are a little bit. 1 out. Here's Tenley Wolfrath. There's pitch strike. Rettler 3 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. No walks and 3 strikeouts. 51 pitches, 38 strikes. She has been pitching a gem here this afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike. Change, hit to short. Lubin's got it, throw to first in time. Nice job by Casey Rettler, reeling that in, and there's 2 outs in the FVL 4th. I wouldn't say like panic, but maybe, you know, a little concern maybe brewing here for FVL as we get through the 4th here. I mean, they'll have 9 outs remaining after this inning to try and manufacture another run or 2. I mean, this team hasn't lost a regular season game since 2024. So this is you know, it's not Kakana, but I mean, that's a long time. And again, I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying that they really haven't been even threatened. This first game was pretty good, but FVL led it the whole way. Not the case here today. No balls, 2 strikes on Paige Levitt. 2 outs. And I'll tell you, when I'm up here in this area, the one question I'm most often asked is, tell me about Seymour. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Foxes in the 4th. 3.5 in. 2-1 Thunder. You're watching W7 on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
figure out how to get it right.
Can't work the camera, but it's fine.
But we're fine. We're meeting Daniel and Avery. Hey, noobs.
It's not even working.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Claire?
Oh my God, this comes up.
Claire, what are you doing? Take that
Oh,
out.
it's still on.
Welcome to Marquette.
Bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Seymour.
One, 3-2, black.
Cron, Schuler, and Brady in the Seymour fourth. Two balls, no strikes. There's the 2-0. That one's high. 3 balls and no strikes on Ari Cron. So what I was saying is, I mean, they haven't lost a regular season game since 2024, and that's a long time. Of course, they lost in the sectional semifinals to Denmark last year after beating Denmark twice in the regular season. Denmark got lightning in a bottle last year in end of May and June and took it all the way for a gold ball. Goodman Diamond have called strike. 3-2. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see, how the Foxes play this the next 3 innings. A win here today clinches an outright Bay Conference championship. There's a ball hit to short, and Dalkey or Levitt fumbles it, and weird stuff starting to happen here. That's an uncharacteristic error on Paige Levitt. So what I was saying is a win here clinches an outright Bay Conference championship. A loss here puts things squarely back in play. Here's Schuler. First pitch strike.
You gotta stay high.
No balls, 1 strike on Schuler. She struck out her first time up. Hit to second. Frang will try to step on the bag and miss the bag, and it's first and second with nobody out. I'm not sure what happened with Claire on that play. He's going to talk to the field umpire. Coach Frang chatting with the field umpire and now talking to his players before departing. It's a little tense right now. I mean, it's a little tense, and you can almost just feel the Seymour confidence growing inning by inning here. I mentioned the pregame. They're not here to hang around. They're here to win this thing.
Hey, O-Dog, on your toes, on your toes, on your toes. 4-2-4 grade.
Here's Brady. All right, Brady at the plate. She bunt, pop, foul, and up against the fence. So no balls and one strike.
Hey, let's make a play. Let's make a play. Here we go.
Let's go. Step it up. Let's go.
Ari. 5-1-2 flag. Pitch.
There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. First and second, nobody out. Brady steps back in. Boy, talk about a Rettler insurance run. It would be something here for Seymour to tack on 1 or 2 more, and there's called strike 3, and that's the first out. So 2 on, 1 out.
2, 3, scratch, scratch. 6, 1, blow, blow.
Here's Lubin. Struck out her first time up. Popped, foul. Lubin steps back in.
7, 1, 4. White.
Here's the 0-1. This one's hit in the right field. That's a base hit. And that's going to load the bases. With 1 out, Jada Lubin with a big single. And now you've got bases loaded, 1 out. And your leadoff hitter, Kendra Rettler, who opened the game with a home run, striding to the plate. And the Foxes are going to have a conversation here. See how they want to handle Kendra Rettler. Today's broadcast is made possible by our partners, Piggly Wiggly, your hometown store. Shop the pig and support local. Marquette University. Imagine your future at Marquette University, where leaders are built and dreams take shape. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Expert care for athletes and families. Visit orthowisconsin.com. There is a difference. Yield Goat, where antiques and unique treasures meet community fun in Appleton. Stop in and discover something special. The Daily Dose Juice Bar, fueling athletes and families with smoothies, juices, and bowls packed with flavor. Visit dailydosejuicebar.com. Rettler Insurance Group, protecting what matters most for families and businesses across Wisconsin. Expect the best. RettlerInsuranceGroup.com. And the Sovereign State Tap House, located 908 East Main Street in Winneconne. Great food and incredible tap list, and the perfect spot to catch the game. Make it Sovereign State Tap House. Now play resumes. Bases loaded. 1 out. Cron at third, Schuler at second, Lubin at first, and Kendra Rettler at the plate. And first pitch, strike 1. Babcock ready, and here's the 0-1. Chopped foul. And Babcock ahead, 0-2 on Rettler. Rettler hit that homer on a 1-0 pitch back in the first.
White, 3-3-2, white, white.
Here's the 0-2. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big moment in this game. Bases loaded, 1 out. Kendra Rettler at the plate. Babcock gets the sign, gives it a spin, and here's the pitch. And this one chopped to third, going to come home with it. Got one, throw to first. Safe at first, but they get the force. Nice play at third by Fisher. Fisher threw it home to Probst. Probst wheeled and threw it first to Emma Frang. Actually, that's Lexi Hansen. Not Emma Frang, Lexi Hansen at first. And just a half a second late, so now there's 2 outs with the bases loaded. And here's Monique Martinez. Martinez 1 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Page 1 left. Your left. Our left. You're right. You're right. Right. There we go.
Boy, what's going on behind the eyes of that kid right there right now?
5-1-1. Blue. Blue.
Here's the 1-0. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, not yours.
Well, you know it's serious when you see no kids snacking in the dugout. That's when you know it's a serious ball game. I don't see any Cheez-Its or Doritos or anything like that. They are locked in. Change just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Babcock ready. Called strike. And that's strike 2, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got to protect now if you're Monique Martinez. Change just missed, and we have a full count with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
Come on. 6-3-3. Red. Red.
Babcock steps on. 3-2, comebacker, gonna go to first, and that'll be the 3rd out. A big, big 3rd out for the Foxes here in the 4th to keep it a 2-1 lead. The Thunder had bases loaded, 1 out, and they come away empty in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Your score remains Seymour 2, FVL 1. You're watching W7 on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is your neighborhood grocery store with fresh produce, quality meats, and everyday essentials at prices you'll love. We're proud to serve Wisconsin communities, staying local since forever with friendly service and hometown values. Shop smart, shop local. Shop the Pig. Visit shopthepig.com for weekly deals and locations. 2-1 Seymour as we go to the top of the 5th. In the FVL 5th, Hansen, Peterson, and Frang 8-9-1. Lexi Hansen To lead off, Lexi 1 for 1. First pitch misses. One ball. There's Kendra Rettler. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 on Lexi Hansen. One, two from Rettler, pop, foul, and out of play. That one's fouled off. Good battle here, Hansen and Rettler. Swing and a miss. 1 out in the FVL 5th. Coming up, the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin 5th inning stretch. Here's KP, Kinley Peterson. 0 for 1 today, struck out her first time up. First pitch, called strike.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid.
No balls, 1 strike. Popped foul back against the fence, and it's 0-2 on Peterson. Kendra Rettler done a masterful job this afternoon. More work to do, and there's called strike 3, and that is the second out of the 5th. Again, I mentioned it last inning, you almost can just feel this Seymour confidence growing, like, you know, it's gone from I think we can to we can do this. 2 outs and nobody on, and here's Claire Frang, the leadoff hitter. Claire 1 for 2 today. Swing and a miss, no balls, 2 strikes. On Claire Frang. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Seymour. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for Fox Valley Lutheran. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and pop foul.
Let's go, kids.
Rettler steps in, and here's the 0-2. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Claire.
Chop to short. Lubin's got it, but will not get Claire Frang in time, and Claire Frang on with an infield single, and that brings the go-ahead run to the plate in the person of senior Natalie Braum.
Get a barrel, get a barrel.
First pitch skied to center field. Schuler coming in, and she's got it. And the Foxes are down in the 5th. It's time for the Ortho ASAP 5th inning stretch. Your score, Seymour 2, Fvl 1. Skip the long ER wait and head straight to Ortho ASAP. Specializing in sprains, fractures, sports injuries, and more, our orthopedic care specialists provide quick, expert care without the hassle. Open 7 days a week with locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee. Walk in, get treated, and walk out. Ortho ASAP, faster care with less cost. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Ortho ASAP, there is a difference. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1. Seymour. Seymour led off with a solo homer from Kendra Rettler. She was the leadoff batter in the bottom of the 1st and hit one deep over the center field fence. The Thunder added a second run in the 1st. FVL came back with a run in the 3rd, and that's been your scoring. Seymour had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th with 1 out and came up empty. And here we go to the bottom of the 5th. Addie Smith to lead off, 3, 4, 5 hitters. Addie Smith, Casey Rettler, and Alexis Korn. Smith 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch high. One ball. Comebacker up the middle. That's a base hit for Addie Smith. And that is the 6th hit of the day for the Thunder. Kendra Rettler has 2 hits. Martinez 1. Addie Smith with 1 now. Korn has 1, and Lubin has 1. Here's Kaylee Rettler, and she fouls the first one off. No balls, 1 strike. And I think it bears mentioning, you know, we looked at this last year. FVL went undefeated in the regular season last season. Ended up losing in the sectional semifinals to Denmark. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And you wonder, how much pressure was there on the FVL team to go undefeated as opposed to, you know, just win, you know, 1 game at a time? Because when you're undefeated, it's not about winning 1 game at a time anymore. It's stacking all these other wins behind it. And that's a lot of pressure. This one's foul. Hansen going over, had a chance, but couldn't make the play. So it'll be second life here for Casey Rettler. And you almost wonder, would they have been better off not going undefeated last year? Would that have changed anything in the sectional semifinals? I'm not saying it would. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I don't know. But you almost wonder if that's not an extra burden to carry into the postseason that, frankly, these coaches and players may not want this year. I'm not saying you're going to go out and lose a game. That's not where I'm coming from at all. Of course, you're going to want to win every game, but you almost wonder, does it let some tension out to, you know, maybe, you know, forget about an undefeated season and just, you know, go play ball. And again, I'm not saying that's what these kids are focused on at all. I'm just, you know, I'm in the hypothetical world here. There's strike 3. But hypothetically, having the pressure of an undefeated season and not having it are two different things. So, I mean, obviously there'd be less pressure without an undefeated season than there is with one. You can probably ask Kakana that. I mean, Tim Roerig and the Ghosts, carried a 107-game winning streak over 4 years. But they did it. I mean, they accomplished it. Here's Alexis Korn. There's one out and one on. And so it's not a question of, you can't do it. Of course you can. But what's more important? Is an undefeated season more important, or is, winning a gold ball more important? Again, not saying the two are mutually exclusive at all. Just that it may be pressure you just don't want. No balls and one strike. This one's popped foul and out of play. Just food for thought, putting stuff out there. Again, I don't know the psyche of this team. I don't know the players like the coaches do. I mean, the coaches know what the players can handle and what they can't handle. And not for a moment am I suggesting otherwise. Strike three. So two away and one on for Alexis Korn. Beg your pardon for Ari Cron. Ari Cron at the plate, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Korn just struck out. One ball, no strikes.
2-2-2, pick.
One 0, swing and a miss. One ball, one strike.
Yep. Oh, that's really nice. 0-3-4, White.
4 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs. One of them earned a walk and 8 strikeouts for Babcock. Here's the 1-1. This one is hit into right field, and that's going to drop for a base hit for Ari Cron, and now it's first and second with 2 out. Seventh hit of the day for the Thunder. So Smith at second, Cron at first. And here's Schuler. Lila 0 for 2 today. Struck out once. Runners on again for Seymour here in the 5th. One ball. Saw an undefeated team go down last night. Oak Creek knocked off undefeated Muskego last night, 3-2. One ball, no strikes. There's a strike, 1-1. Runner from second goes to third. So Smith at third and Cron at first with 2 outs. Great job on the circle last night by Rita Sippy. She was our Who's That Girl on our podcast this morning. Rightfully so. Complete game. 4 hits and 13 strikeouts. One ball, one strike. This one is hit foul and out of play. Now 1-2. Again, a chance for an extra run here for Seymour in the 5th. They had the bases loaded with 1 out in the 4th and came up empty, and now it's first and third with 2 outs here in the 5th. Babcock gets the sign and pitches foul tip. Count remains 1-2.
Let me know. If you don't hear, let me know. Speak up. Okay, purple 16, purple 16.
That's Coach Babcock saying, if you don't hear, let me know. I'll speak up. He's giving the calls to Madison for the pitches. Here's the 1-2 from Babcock, and that just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Hit to short. Levitt's got it. Throw to first in time. And once again, the Thunder turned away with runners in scoring position. They come up empty in the 5th. Well, we are heading to the 6th. It's getting late. Seymour 2, Fox Valley Lutheran 1. You're watching W7 Live on Fix TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly. There's only one daily softball show for Wisconsin high school softball. That's Whip Around, weekdays, 7:30. We break down action from the night before, and we take a visit to the Home Run Club, the Circle of Dominance. And we also name our Who's That Girl? Weekday mornings, 7:30. We are in the top of the 6th. Babcock, Fisher, and Dalkey, 3-4-5 for FVL here in the 6th. Babcock, 1 for 2. Change, 0-2. Rettler working ahead. Pop foul and over the FVL dugout and on a play. Count remains 0-2 on Maddie Babcock. The score is correct. Seymour leads FVL 2-1 in the top of the 6th. That one also pops same spot almost and on a play. Here's the 0-2. That one high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Been a fun one for sure here in the top of the 6th, 2-1. Seymour. Seymour left the bases loaded in the 4th and left a runner on 3rd in the 5th. You wonder if that's going to come back on him, and Babcock sends it right back where it came from and into center field, and it's a leadoff single for Madison Babcock. That brings the go-ahead run to the plate. Olivia Fisher. Liv 0 for 2 today. Bunt foul. 0-1. Fvl playing a little small ball here and trying to get Babcock around the diamond and into scoring position. Tie this game up here in the 6th. Here's the 0-1. Fakes the throw back to first, and Babcock is back in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rettler steps on, and here's the 1-1. And there's a bunt right in front of the plate. And boy, great catch at first by Casey Rettler. If Casey Rettler does not make that catch, that ball's in right field. And you've got a runner at least at third and maybe scores. It was a hard throw from Korn, and it drifted to the fair side of first. And Rettler did a fantastic job of reaching out and keeping that ball in the infield, or otherwise we're looking at a whole different situation. So now there's 1 out and a runner at second. And here's Bree Dahlke. Bree today 0 for 2. First pitch strike. There's Kendra Rettler. She has been fantastic today. Came in with a 0.88 ERA, and she surrendered 1 earned run today, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dahlke. Laid off, strike 2. So Bree in the hole here, 1 and 2, with 1 out and a runner at second. That runner, Madison Babcock, is the tying run here in the 6th. 1-2 pitch, upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, 6. Let's go, kid.
There you see Rettler, and you see Babcock in the background, standing on second base. That's fouled off. I mean, you can literally feel the tension here today. This feels like a playoff game. And both teams are better off for having played this game. This is going to benefit both teams as we get into the postseason. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out on Bree Dahlke. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is the 2nd out of the 6th. Big strikeout for Rettler. And now Tenley Wolfrath. Tenley 0 for 2 today. Fox is down to their final 4 outs. They trail 2-1 in the top of the 6th. First pitch strike on Wolfrath. 0-1. Bunted down the line at third and foul. So Rettler up 0-2 on Wolfrath. Babcock at second with 2 out. A single should score Madison. Again, I mentioned earlier, she doesn't have great speed. She gets around, but not great speed, not like a Kinley Peterson speed. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3, and down go the Foxes in the 6th. Starting to get real now. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your score remains Seymour 2, Fox Valley Lutheran 1. You're watching W7 on Fixed TV, presented by Piggly Wiggly.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Superior East softball.
I'm Kenzie Longley.
I'm Stella Ewell.
I'm Vanessa Vite.
I'm Carly Gross.
And W7 is for the girls.
Well, what's important here is composure and who's going to be able to hold their composure over the next few minutes as we move into the bottom of the sixth. Seymour leads at 2-1. Seymour got 2 in the first. FVL got 1 in the third, but it's been a battle of the pitchers today. And right now, Kendra Rettler on top, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. Babcock, 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs. Only one of them earned, a walk and 8 strikeouts. Madison Babcock finishing up her warm-up pitches. Brady, Lubin, and Rettler 8-9-1 in the Seymour 6th. And you can hear the chatter in the Seymour dugout. They are excited about what's happening right now, but more work to do. Here we go. Brady today 0 for 2. She has struck out twice. Here's the 1-0 in their strike. Quick Madison Babcock story. I got to meet Maddie a couple years ago. We did a Notre Dame softball game against FVL, and Maddie was our player of the game. I had done some research on her, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. I had done a little bit of research, not a lot, a little bit, and her numbers were just so impressive. And I talked to her coach. I'm like, you know, where's she going to go play ball? And she said, I don't know. She's a freshman. And it really struck me that she was, you know, just a 14-year-old kid swinging a miss and that's first out of the 6th. For someone as down to earth and just as composed as she was, I was really taken aback by that, and I'm really impressed by it. And it's grown, obviously, even more so the last 2 years, just her maturity and her, you know, again, just she's a very compassionate kid. She's raised a ton of money for blood cancer, and this one's hit back to the circle and gets a pass Babcock, but Frang is there and gets the second out. So she's done a lot, not just on the diamond, but also in her community. And she's one of those kids you just know. I mean, she's just a winner. You see kids like that, and you just know they're going to be successful because just their disposition and the way they're just winners, and she's one of them. 2 outs and nobody on here in the 6th, and here is Kendra Rettler. First pitch chopped to third and foul. In the FVL 7th, just looking ahead, it'll be Levitt, Hansen, and Peterson, 7, 8, 9 hitters for FVL. They need to scare up 1 run at least, unless something else happens more here in the 6th. 0-1, and this one is lifted into right field. Coming in to make the play is Natalie Brom. And that retires the side. Nice play by Brom in right field. And, well, we've come down to it. Last call for the Foxes. They trail 2-1 as we head to the 7th. You're watching W7.
Are you ready for practice? Yeah. What? Oh, what am I having for lunch? I got it. You got some sandwiches.
Not since 2024 have the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes softball team tasted defeat in the regular season, and they are 3 outs away from that happening right here at Seymour. It's 2-1 Seymour as we go to the top of the 7th. Paige Levitt to lead it off. Levitt today is 0 for 2. She has struck out twice. It'll be Levitt, Hansen, and Peterson in the FVL 7th. One fouled off, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. I was talking to Coach Rettler before the game. I had mentioned in our email that we'd be here 90 minutes before. Well, it turned out being about 50 minutes before, 55 minutes before, and he said he was starting to wonder if we were coming or not. No balls and 2 strikes on Levitt. Chop to first. It hits the bag, and it's going to be... They're going to talk about it. Levitt is standing on first. You can hear Coach Babcock saying she's safe all day. It's going to be fair ball, and Levitt is on to start the 7th. And now Coach Rettler comes over and wants an explanation on that. So Levitt is on in the 7th. And that'll bring up Lexi Hansen. Hansen 1 for 2 today with a double. You hear the umpire explaining it. Lexi Hansen. Seymour couldn't have thought this inning was going to go any other way than the way it's going to go here. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. Alexis Korn reaches up and grabs the ball on a bunt foul, and it's caught, and there's 1 out. I don't know if that's a sign or not, but that's quite the fortuitous tip that went Korn's way. Great job by her in bringing it in. So now there's 1 out. Here's Kinley Peterson. Peterson 0 for 2, and she lifts it to left field. Brady calling for it, and it's caught by the shortstop, Lubin. And now there's 2 outs. So now the Fox is down to their last out, and it's going to be Claire Frang. Frang 2 for 3 today. There's Kendra Rettler trying to close this out and hand Fox Valley Lutheran their first loss of 2026. First pitch down the line at third and foul. No balls, 1 strike. So Coach Rettler said, I wasn't sure if you were coming or not. He said, because this is a really big deal. He said, I told our athletic director, he said, I don't think you understand how big a deal it is that these guys are coming here to do our game. And I was quite touched by that. That was a very nice thing to hear. No balls, 1 strike. On Claire Frang. Down the line at third, cut off. No play, everybody's safe. Frang ran it down the third base line. Right down the line. It was clearly well, they're going to say it was a foul ball. So it's 0-2. And we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Levitt at first with 2 outs in the 7th. I thought he initially said fair, but I'm mistaken on that. Here is the 1-2 to Claire Frang. Popped, foul, and on a play. We'll do it again. Reminder, stick around for the Piggly Wiggly Player of the Game coming up following the conclusion of tonight's game. Her and her teammates will join us for post-game. Here's the 1-2. Popped, foul again, and out of play. Deep breath from Kendra Rettler. Here's the 1-2. Hit to short. Gonna throw to first. And got it. And that does it. Your final score, Seymour 2, Fox Valley Lutheran 1 in a W7 Instant Classic. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Seymour. 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors for Fox Valley Lutheran. Kendra Rettler is your winning pitcher, and Maddie Babcock takes the loss. 2-1 Seymour. It's in the books.
That's great listening to you. Like, you know, sad. Usually people say I'm bad luck. No. Great to have the energy. I've been fighting a cold, so it's been rough. But that was boy, that was a good game. That was those are the fun ones. You don't get very many of them. That was a fun one. I honestly think it's the best thing for them. Get that undefeated thing. I mean, I'm not saying that. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, I think it's. I mean, you guys played. I mean, you guys played great. I mean, it's fantastic.
I don't know. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. I usually just oh, you want to go through it all? Yeah.
might be too far from the thing.
Oh yeah, well, that might be why. I might.
And grab me the light. You're right.
That's the one where Ryan got on second base.
No, it is. I'm just saying so that you can do your.
Oh yeah. It was an
What do you want?
Right back there. Kendra? Figure it out, I think. All right. Second here. Kendra, can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me in there?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. W7 Live, we are back at Seymour with our Piggly Wiggly player of the game tonight. It's Kendra Rettler from Seymour. Kendra, nice game.
Thank you.
You guys can give her some love. It's all right. Go ahead. A 2-1 win tonight for you guys over Fox Valley Lutheran. It's their first regular season loss since 2024. What does that mean for you guys as a program and as a team? What's this game mean to you guys?
It means that we can beat any team out there, and we can always take the challenge for any team.
Did you believe that coming in tonight? I mean, did you think, hey, we can do this, we can win this game?
Yes, I came with a lot of confidence.
You know, that first game, I mean, it was only 2-0, so it wasn't like, I mean, it was a very close game, and it was, you know, what I said before the game was this game's going to be won, you know, in the margins. It's going to be all the little things, doing all the little things right, and you guys definitely did. Tell me about that home run to begin with. Tell me what you saw, and did you know it was gone? I mean, just walk me through what happened there.
Well, at first I never would have expected it at all, and then once it hit my bat, I knew it was gone.
You knew it? It was pretty well gone. Kendra, I got to ask you, so in the 7th inning, I mean, and you don't know this, but we have a pitcher camera, so we had a camera right on you in the 7th inning, and I saw a lot of very deep breaths from you in that 7th inning. What was the nerves like? What was your thought process like in that 7th inning as this was kind of unfolding?
Well, I was very nervous at the mound, and I just thought, we got this, we can get through this, and let's try to get the easy, simple outs as we can.
You know, this is a big win for you guys, but I mean, it's not the end of the road, right? I mean, there's still a lot more to do, but confidence-wise, what's this do for you guys? I mean, does this help? I mean, does this help winning a game like this?
Yes, this increases our confidence a lot.
Yeah, well, hey, great job by you. Great job. I mean, you guys all play. You know, Alexis Korn with that catch on the bunt foul. That was an amazing play. I mean, overall, you guys played exceptionally well. Okay, now that we've done the interview, now we have to do what's called the W7 silent disco. Do you guys know what a silent disco is? Okay, let me review this for you. In a regular silent disco, what happens is everybody comes to a party, they all get headphones, and they all hear music, and you get to dance to the music. It's just everybody hears it on their headphones. In a W7 silent disco, only one person has headphones. Only one person hears the music. Her job is to make sure everybody else knows what that music is so they can all sing it together. And there's only one way that you can do that. Do you know what that way is?
No.
You have to sing it so they know. And their job, and these guys' job, the second they know what it is, they're going to jump in and help you sing it so you guys all sing it together, okay? Right? You guys all can jump in right away, right? And believe me when I tell you this, you will absolutely 1,000% know this song. Okay, so this isn't some, this isn't some 1977, classic hit here. All right.
I'm not good at songs.
Well. Oh, all right. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. You know this one, don't you? Here we go.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Keep going, keep going. Everybody's hands go up. And? Keep going. Finish it up. Well, they won tonight. A big 2-1 win for Seymour over Fox Valley Lutheran. That'll do it for us. We'll be at the Almond Bancroft tomorrow. Adams Friendship at Almond Bancroft. Until then, for our Piggly Wiggly player of the game, Kendra Rettler, and the victorious Thunder of Seymour, I'm Gary Whipperman, and for Dave Beasley, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying just a fantastic game of softball. Watch Whipper on tomorrow morning, 7:30. We'll definitely be covering this game. Last thing, most important thing of the night. Do you know this? Do you guys know this one? All right. We are W7, and we are... Hey, how about that? Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah!